Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back. This is a conclusion video of the sculptured corset tutorial I uploaded the last time. That's our previous video. First thing first, if you're hearing any background noise, please pardon me. My neighbor's generator is still very active. So the first thing you need to do is get your skin fabric, get your mesh net, not corset mesh, please, skin net, ordinary skin net. Then you guys remember that this is our join at the back. Like, you're going to cut it open just like the way I'm doing right now with our center back. Yes, so cut it open, then go ahead and join it together just like this. So after joining it together, I'll go ahead and use tape, either paper tape, seal tape, any of tape, as long as it's tape that can hold things together is okay. The reason why we are holding this together is we are working with a mesh, a skin mesh, and we wouldn't like to join our net. We need a neat job. So that is why we'll be gumming all of this together with a paper tape. So after which I'll go ahead and fold my mesh into two. Please, when you get to the market, tell them skin mesh, original skin mesh. You might not even tell them, because some persons might want to like deceive you and still sell the fake for the original. But this particular mesh is usually in a pool. I think that's the best way to recognize it, and it's kind of thicker, as in it is very strong. It can never tear easily. You guys can see how hard I try to, and still it does not, like, it can't tear. It does just it cannot tear. It's very strong. If you use the other nets, I don't know how it's going to be like, but this is the net I'm using for this tutorial. For those of you that will be asking me if you can use corset mesh, it is also okay. It depends on your choice, but for this I'm using skin mesh. So I'm going to fold my skin mesh into 3. Now some persons fold it into 2, but me I prefer folding it into 3. Reason is because I do not want to do double job, which means I don't want it to tear up when I am lacing a very tight person up. So you use that pattern paper that we already drafted. You can watch our previous video if you haven't, so you can know how to draft yours, to cut out your mesh just like this. You guys should notice that I cut out 3 different pieces. So the first I'm going to be working with is this one. Go ahead and iron your mesh, please. This video is long overdue, so I was just rushing so that I can upload rather. So you can go ahead and iron your mesh. And did I tell you guys that this video took me 3 to 4 days before I was able to conclude it? It's not as if it's that difficult, but just that NEPA keeps taking and bringing back the light, and it does not last long. So that was why the video took longer. So I apologize for not uploading early. And I also tell you guys that I spent roughly 15k for this tutorial. So you guys should please engage in this video, engage in my video, so that I am going to be proud of myself. Seeing it, I'm going to be proud of myself and know my money is not wasted. So what I was just trying to show you all in that is you're going to stitch every single part up, from the up to the underbust, everywhere. We're going to stitch it up. Why we are stitching it up is because we want it secured. And please do not forget to notch your upper parts. Reason is because for you to be able to identify which one is the upper part that is going for the upper part, which is for the center back, then which one is going for your waist and your hip line. That is why you should notch your upper part, so you can easily identify which one is which one. So the next thing is you're going to go ahead rather and sew all the way, so like I show you right now. Again, if you've watched my video up to this time and you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. I told you all, I promise you all, that I'm going to show you all upgrade courses for free, so you need to subscribe so you can see what I have in store for you. So remember this breast cup that we drafted on like this? It is high time we are going to bring it out. You need to be very careful. Reason is because you do not want to damage your already made breast cup. You guys should watch this video closely. You will notice that it's almost peeling off my already made breast cup due to the gum on the paper tape. So I brought out this back piece back so that I'm going to use it to cut out this breast cup. You're definitely going to see it later on in the video. So I carefully peel this out. You need to be very careful while doing this, else everything is going to tear up and you'll be left with nothing, and you need to like go ahead and do it again. So you guys should see something that like it's peeling off. You guys should notice that it's kind of peeling off, but I was just trying so hard for it not to, because I do not want to damage this ready-made cup. I will definitely use this for another tutorial. So after everything, in case of people that would love to ask how much the mesh costs, it depends on your location. Some sell for 2,000 naira and my vendor sells for 500 naira per yard. So that it depends on your location and yes, where you are. And if you're in Port Harcourt and you love to get from my vendor, you can reach out to me. That is if you have, because most of the times it sees it in the bale. So if it doesn't have that time you want it, I don't know what to do. So after that, I'll go ahead and arrange it properly off camera. Arranging is because it's kind of like, you guys notice that it kind of tear up a bit, so I just took it off so I can arrange it properly. And this is what I have right now after arranging it. So after that, I carefully also arrange this part so it's going to give us a perfect result. Even without placing it on the outfit, you already see the outcome that it's giving. So go ahead and tear all of our parts off. Cut it off rather. Go ahead and cut it off. Please, when you are doing this, be very sure that you are being careful. The reason is because you do not want to place number 1 where number 3 and number 2 where number 3 is supposed to be. Rather, you need to be very careful so you know which one is going for which one. I was almost confused here, so I had to take it back and measure again. Then I brought it back on my paper, place it on it, then do the needful. So that is what you should all do when you feel like you are confused. So after all of this, I'll just go ahead and take 1 inch each all the way around. 1 inch. I had to like do this arrow sign to know which one is going for up and which one is going for the bust point. So after which, I brought back my number 1, trim it properly, then place it also on the paper the same way I did the other ones. Please, you guys should be very careful when you are making this, because it is definitely going to stress you. If I tell you that it's not stressful, then I am a big liar. It is definitely going to stress you. But since you know what you want to use it for or why you're learning it, I feel like it's worth the stress. After everything, you will notice that it's worth the stress you went through. So after that, you guys should notice that I carefully plaster or place it on it. So I also did that arrow sign to know which one is going for the upper part. So after which, I went ahead to cut my measurements out with extra 1 inch each all the way around. From every angle, I took 1 inch each. You guys should just watch this video closely. I'm very sure you are going to understand this. And let me apologize in adding, this video is going to take a while. Reason is because it is a well detailed tutorial. That is why it is going to take all your time, so please pardon me also. So if you've watched my video up to this time and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do me a favor by subscribing to my channel, turning on the bell button so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. And trust me, we are going to be using this corset to make a dress very soon, very soon, and I bet you would not like to miss out what we are going to use this to make. Trust me, I'm going to be teaching you how to bead, how to do a lot of things on this channel, and I promise to come out very raw and undiluted, like unedited. Everything is going to be plain, trust me. So after all of that, I carefully took 1 inch each also on this other angle all the way around. So after this, I noticed that my paper is not enough, so I had to like cut out a piece and add it up also so it can complete what I was trying to achieve right here. You guys should be very careful when you're doing this. Please do not misplace this, and I would love to see your practicals on my YouTube, on my Instagram page at Apparel. You can send your practical in my DM. I'll be so glad rather to see you all practical. So after all of this, I'll just go ahead and draw the same thing I have there in the paper. I really want to appreciate you all. For those that subscribe to my channel, watch the previous video on how to draft this pattern, then subscribe to my channel. Those that dropped comments, I pray the good Lord bless you. I so much appreciate it. I love it, and I was so happy that at least out of 100 few people appreciated my work, and I am super proud of myself. Thank you for making me feel special. I so much appreciate it, and I pray the good Lord make you special also. Honestly speaking, the comments were like, it was so appreciated. Like, it's so appreciated rather. I so much love it, and I was so happy. Let me not lie, I was so happy. I was so proud of myself. Like, people appreciate what I do, and yes, it means a whole lot to me. Keep it coming, because only that will make my day. Keep it coming. I so much love it. Thank you so much, and yeah, God bless. And I can't wait to see your practical also. So I already told you all that you go ahead and take one inch all the way around, right? So for some parts here I took ½ an inch, but I did that all because of my paper. It was not enough, so you need to take 1 inch all the way around, and trust me, you are going to see the result of what you are doing if you take the 1 inch. If you've watched my video up to this time and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, I honestly do not know what you're waiting for. You need to subscribe to this channel. I coach everything concerning fashion designing, from beading to pattern drafting to how to make trending outfits. Trust me, this channel, this space is where you need to be. So after everything, this is what we have. Even without sewing this already, you guys notice that it is already giving. Trust me, this cup is copying. This cup is copying, trust me. And I had to like place it together so I won't get to make mistakes. Trust me, you are definitely going to make mistakes, but watching this video, rewatching it, rewinding it will help you to do it well. Because even me, I made mistakes. I was so confused. That is why I really do not like 3-part corset. It's always confusing. So after that, I brought in my skein fabric. I later noticed that this fabric was a bit lighter than my actual shade, but I just had to continue using it because of I already started and it's a YouTube tutorial. So after that, so before we continue, you need to get, if you are trying to make this, like want to use this to make an outfit for yourself rather, you need to get your actual skin mesh, then your actual skin fabric, the color of your skin fabric, so it will give you that perfect result. It will give you that perfect result if you really want to make this, use this to make a dress rather for yourself. So I decided to trim, and everything came out well. Please mind you, you are not going to use any lining for this tutorial. The fabric you are using, the skin fabric you are using, is also the same fabric you are going to be cutting out as your lining. You guys should notice I notch my nipple, like my center, the down part. I don't know how to explain it, but the place that is going to go down, like that we are going to connect that. I also notch this other edge that will come to my cleavage area. I also notch that part so that I will know where I am placed and facing each of my piece. So the next thing you're going to introduce to your table is your hand stain. Now we have different types of hand stain. We have the light one, we have the thick one, we have the it's of different types. So this particular hand stain is the original hand stain, the quality one, the thick one. I don't know how to explain it. Even me looking at it in this video, you already know that it looks very thicker than the normal hand stain. So I went ahead to fold it into 4. Also remember, every single pieces we have right here, from the number 1 to number 2 to number 3, I cut out 4 pieces each for every single piece, 2 for the joining, then 2 for the lining. That is what I did right there. So I am also going to cut out the same amount of hand stain, 4 inches each also, 4 pieces each also. That is the same amount of hand stain I am going to cut. If you cut 4 pieces each, you're going to cut 4 pieces of hand stain also, because we are going to join the one facing outside and the one we are using to turn it inside as a lining. We are going to gum everything. So I went ahead to gum all my pieces, cut all my pieces with hand stain, the original hand stain, or the thick one. If you get to any market here, you are going to know the difference, because the other ones, they're always kind of lighter in weight. They're very light in weight, but this particular one is thicker. Even touching it, you're going to know that it is thicker than normal ones. So that is the quality of the hand stain I use for this particular tutorial. I hope you guys understand, and if you understand me, if you are feeling this video, let me know in the comment section. If you watch up to this time and you're yet to subscribe, my dear sister, I don't know what you're waiting for. You see, everything I am doing right here is what I do, the process I do while making any dress for my clients. And mind you, I am also in class. This particular video, I shot it at work in the store. My girls were watching me also, so I cannot come out here and lie to you, because I cannot lie to you because of you and lie to my girls also. So you need to subscribe to this channel. So after which, I went ahead to iron out my boning. The reason why we are ironing this boning to make it straight before we use it is because, remember, we are working with a net, a skin mesh, and it is not as thick as normal fabric that you can actually work with, so finish, then come back and iron on it. It is not thick like that. It doesn't have that quality. In fact, if you try it, you are going to burn with a hot iron. You are going to burn the net. You are going to spoil everything you've worked for. So that is why you need to iron your bone before using it. You need to iron, make sure your bone is properly ironed and well straightened before using. Don't be like me, because right here the iron was so hot and it keeps folding and bending the bone to every angle. So you need to calm down and iron it. I was literally rushing because of light, because I shot this video for 3 to 4 days before I was able to finally conclude this video. It took me 3 to 4 days. Reason is because of NEPA. If you're in Nigeria, you understand, so let me not disgrace our country. So I went ahead to gum every single pieces of the end stain to the actual fabric. Now you guys notice I sprinkled water on it. The reason is because I want it to gum really fast. I don't want to waste enough time, a lot of time trying to gum this. I needed it to like work out ASAP. So yes, so the same way you're watching right now, that was the same way my students were watching me the day I made this dress, and it took us days before we were able to conclude it. Reason is because I do not want to unjet, because I already spent a lot on this tutorial. So that was why I refused to buy for or to even unjet and conclude this tutorial, because you understand. So yes, so after all of that, we are back to our machine. This is where the work begins. The mesh is going to mesh you, but trust me, you are definitely going to overcome if you watch this tutorial step by step. So you guys notice I placed the numbers on each. Reason is because I told you earlier I do not want to misplace every single piece I have there. That was why I keep, like, that's the reason why rather I keep taking my paper very, I did not trash it, that paper. I kept on taking it everywhere I go, because I do not want stress. And you guys are going to see the result, the outcome of everything. It will help you so very easily. You easily know which one you're placing and which one you are not supposed to place at that particular space. So that is why you need to work with your paper. I hope I am not just ranting. I hope you guys are understanding me, and if you're feeling me, let me know in the comment section. And if you want more detailed tutorial like this on how to make any kind of outfit, let me also know in the comment section. So after sewing this first part, I noticed my machine is not sewing properly, so I had to bring out my ruler and shuttle, fix it properly, then fix my thread, then boom, I continued sewing, and this time around it gave me what I actually wanted. You need to be very careful. Now for this tutorial, you can use any type of a machine. You can use your tabletop machine, you can use your manual machine, you can use your straight industrial sewing machine. Also, any type of machine is welcome, as long as the machine can get the work done, even without adding our number one yet. You guys can see that the cup is already copying. Remember, I notched the part that is going downwards. I notched that part, so that particular part that we notched, that particular spot is going to go directly to the joining, that center joining that we did. And don't forget to open it up like this. Open, like when you want to join it, you open it up. Reason is because you are going to be press opening this out in this cup, so we do not want it to be budgy, or we don't want to have any faults. So that is why you need to open it up and sew. You open, sew to the other edge, then you go back and sew from this other part to the other edge. Please, if you are understanding this video, let me know in the comment section. Trust me, everything you need is in this video. You do not need to skip any part. You don't need to fast forward any part. That's the reason why I did not fast forward any part also. So after everything, this is what we have. You guys should notice something by now. Like, notice the cup, even without cup, ready-made cup, without anything, is already given. So I had to give my girls this thing, one of my girls this thing, this cup rather, to go and iron out, to be ironing it out for me rather, to press open, then gum that part back with hand stain. You go ahead and press open, use hot iron, but please do not burn any of your fabric. You go ahead and press open that part properly. Press open each part, press open, then after press opening it, you go ahead and gum it with the end stain. Cut a piece of end stain and gum it. The reason why we are doing that is we need a perfect job, a neat job, and you guys will, before the end of this video, you are going to notice or see why I am emphasizing on press opening this part. So you are going to open it up again just like that and sew all the way down. From that part all the way down, you flip to the other side, you do the same thing. If you've watched my video up to this time and you haven't still subscribed to my channel, you are going to miss a whole lot. Upgrade is a must this year. You see that corset, you see that trending as shabby style that you don't know how to sew, I am going to be showing you how to do everything right in this channel. The only thing you need to do for me is subscribe to my channel, and it is very, very much free. You're not going to pay any money. Subscribe to my channel because I have a lot of things to show you all. From beading to sewing to drafting to every single thing in fashion designing, I have it to show you all. So you need to subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Thank you. So after that, I place that on my bust to see if it's giving, and trust me, it is giving. I need those soothsayer to tell me how it is. So I kept on sewing and passing to my girls to iron. So now, if you are the only one doing this, all you need to do is completely join everything. When you are done, you go ahead and sew and iron. Completely sew everything. When you are done, you go ahead and iron. I had to fast forward this part because I already showed how to do this for like 2 times, so that was why I had to fast forward it, so I won't get to take much of your pretty times. So after everything, this is now the rigging, our mesh. I had to take away one. Remember I told you I cut out 3. I took away 1 and I work with 2. After working with these 2, I will use this other one to cover it up when I am done sewing everything. But before then, we are working with 2 first. So now you are going to join this together. Remember I told you are going to join it all the way around, everything, every single part. We have to join it all around. So that is what I am doing. I'll go ahead and join all around just like that. So every single part on this mesh. Please watch this video carefully. I will advise you do not even forward anything. You do not forward any single part, because that part you are forwarding might be what you are looking for and you will not know. You continue like watching and you will not know that we've passed that part you're looking for. So if you've watched my video up to this time, thank you so much. Please, I appreciate it more if you subscribe to my channel, share this video to your friends, let them know what is going on in this channel, share it to all your social media platform, rather let them know what is going on in this channel. I'm very sure you're going to help someone by sharing this video. Turn on the bell button, because everything about upgrade course is what I will be showing you all this year. Trust me. And if you feel like any of the style is challenging to you, you can also send it to me on my Instagram at FitChinels Apparel, spelled as FITSCHINEL_apparel. Then I'm going to drop a video tutorial on how to do it. You don't need to skip any job this year because you do not know how to. Trust me, you don't need to skip any job this year. Just subscribe to this channel and you are definitely going to enjoy every single moment you will be spending in this channel. Trust me, I promise never to make it dull, because all the whole trending styles is what we are going to be showing you all in this page. From how to bead, how to style, how to drape, how to do every single thing. Trust me, you're going to see everything on this page. So after working with this, I'll go ahead and start fixing my body. This this is the real work. This mesh is the real work. So remember I told you guys that after press opening, you go ahead and use hand stain to cover it up back. So this is what I mean. This is what I mean right here. After she was done press opening, I told her to use hand stain to cover everything up. The 4-piece that we have, I told her to cover it up, and this is what we have. You guys can see. That is the main reason why rather I told you all that. You don't need to skip any part because it is well detailed. I had some people be like, nobody upload detailed tutorial on YouTube. Some persons upload while some persons are not. Among those persons that upload, I am one of them. So what I am basically doing right here is to create a channel for my boning, like for my boning, because we're going to be making a bust caging. I'm not using the ready-made cup. I know you thought I was going to use the ready-made cup. Oh no, I am not using the ready-made cup. I am making a cup with regimen boning myself. So what I did was I minus 1 inch each all the way around. Now you need to do that. I minus 1 inch, then I cut out my excess. I cut them out, then I minus that 1 inch all the way around. Then I use my pen to secure where I am going to sew on. You need to do that. Reason is because you don't just want to sew without plan, so you need to secure all the, and for that I did not take measurements. I just gauge it with my eye, then I do my thing. I freestyle on that part. So I had to place it on my breast ball so I can do it accurately. So you guys notice that should see better what I told you. You guys should just pardon me whatever thing I'm saying. I am tired, I need sleep. It is past 12 midnight to 1 and I am still here creating content for you guys. So you guys just pardon me. I minus 1 inch all the way around. So from that 1 inch I create a space for my boning. So that was what I did right in this part. Please, you need to be very careful when making this. You don't want your best cup to look funny. You want it to be cupped, like to have that. So you need to be very careful. Did I mention that I use up to 15 yards of regimen boning in this tutorial? I use sewable and non-sewable bone. You guys, I use sewable and non-sewable bone. If you watch this video closely and you still do not understand the things I used, please, you can tell me, drop a comment in the comment section rather, then I am going to respond to you, give the list of the things I use, or better still, I'll just go ahead and drop it in the description box. So you need to be careful while making this cup, this particular cup. This is the most challenging part of it, and trust me, you are definitely going to be fine. You're definitely going to get it if you can follow my lead. So now, if you watch this video closely, you will notice that I'm stretching the fabric. The reason why I'm stretching the fabric is I do not want to miss any parts, because I don't know how to explain it, but you know when you're sewing and it looks as if everything is going on at the front part, then when you turn the other back, you will notice that you've sewn another part into the part you sewed. That is why you need to stretch the cup. You need to stretch this part so that you will not miss. So like one part will not go into another part, then leaving the bust shapeless. I hope you guys understand what I mean rather. I hope you guys understand. So that is why when you are sewing, you need to drag. When you are sewing, you need to drag so that you be on the perfect line. So after this, the next thing you are going to be doing is sewing the other cup. Remember, this is just one cup. This is just one cup. We've not ironed it, and it's work in progress. So after that, I ironed it out, and this is what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and place it like this. Use my hemming gum rather. Use my hemming gum. Place my hemming gum. Please, you need to cut thread. In fact, it's going to be rough if you do not cut thread. Thread is going to be following you up and down. So you need to cut thread if you don't want thread to be following you up and down. Imagine you ironing on your table and your thread is right from your room, like it's inside your room. Don't mind me. So you need to cut thread if you want a neat finishing. So after which, I'm going to place my hemming gum on it like this, just like this. Please, I couldn't carry camera up and down because my ring light fell and I was unable to, so I had to just place my camera one place. So after ironing it, after placing the hemming gum, you are going to iron it out. So ironing it out, this is what you should have after ironing it out. Why we put the hemming gum is we needed to like secure the fiber on it. You know, without you the hemming gum, the fiber does not have any gum, unlike normal breast cup wording, rather normal wording that has gum that can easily stick to something. This fiber has no gum, so it is very difficult. You cannot even use it without hemming gum. That is why you need hemming gum to place, like you need to place it on it before anything. You guys notice change of outfit, right? I told you I made this video 3 days before I was able to conclude the video. I told you, all right. That is why there's a change in outfit. Because never decided to disappoint themselves, but it's fine with me regardless. And my biggest joy is that the video is finally here. And yes, because it was like, in fact, you guys, I have you all in my mind. I was just thinking, oh God, how are they going to feel? I promised to be uploading Thursdays and Wednesdays, and it's going to 2 weeks, and I cannot. I am not even able to complete the video, talk more of editing, then uploading it. So I was just like, okay, but right now I am happy that the video is here. So after which, I just do my thing. I do my thing, and trust me, it came out perfectly well also. So after that, I'm just trying to like sew and turn over. So I did the other part off camera, so this particular one I'm going to show you how to do it, so you guys should calm down. So you place the upper part of your lining to the upper part of your cup, just the way I'm doing right now. You go ahead and sew it. Please, that's the only part you're going to sew. Go ahead and sew. Trim off your excess. Flip it to the other way around. Then sew on your lining. Now, your lining is the same one you sew boning on. That's your lining. So do not make mistake and sew on the other part. Your lining is the same one you used boning on. The other one that has no boning is the main fabric. Okay, so you just go ahead and sew on the other one with bone, top stitch. Yes, you go ahead and top stitch with the other one that has the boning. So you go ahead and top stitch perfectly, please, neatly, emphasis on neatly. If you've watched my video up to this time and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Am I not trying? Am I not trying? Look at the cup now. Am I not trying? Am I not trying? I am trying. This is what people pay for, but I'm trying. Just support me by subscribing. It's free. It will not cost you a dime. It's free, just free. It's free. So after that, I'm going to go ahead. Remember I told you to take 1 inch off. It is the high time we are going to need our 1 inch back. So I'll just go ahead and fold it in like this. Fold it in neatly. Emphasis on neatly. I'll go ahead and fold it in just like this. I have to tell my girl to get me a pin. You guys should ignore this girl. Very adorable, very disturbing. You guys should ignore me, I beg. But she's so cute, she's so loyal. Sometimes she misbehaves, but she's cool. So I told her to get me a pin, which she did. So I just wanted to pin it down so everyone can see, because I told you earlier that I was also teaching them how to do this in class. So yes, so I just went ahead to pin and pin that part down. I fold in like this. I make sure I secure every single part, then pin. Secure every single part, then pin. Please, you guys should watch this video closely. I'm very sure you're going to understand what I am doing if you pay much attention on the video. If you've watched my video up to this time and you're here to subscribe to my channel, honestly speaking, I really do not know what you're waiting for. You need to subscribe to this channel, you need to turn on the bell button, you need to share this video. Honestly, you need to share this video. You might help someone out there out. Some might have taken this from a client now and looking for means on how to make them. So you need to share this video so it can reach my someone that needs the video. So after that, I do all of that, and don't forget to turn on the bell button. I drop new draft tutorial on Saturdays, then sew tutorial on Wednesday, which means Saturdays is for our drafting, then Wednesday is for our sewing tutorial. You need to stick around this channel. Honestly speaking, you need to stick around this channel. So after doing the first cup, that is what we have. This is the main thing. So this is how you attach your boning to your clothes, like how you twist. This was what I did first. You know, when you are doing something that you do not do often, which is like videoing and all of that content creation that you don't do often, I don't know if this happens to other persons, but it happens to me a lot. I forget what I'm supposed to do and I'll be doing something else. So you can use this pattern of twisting the mesh on the fabric, but this is very difficult in sense that sometimes to sew on it or to continue the twist when it's getting to the full part of the boning, it's always difficult. Reason is because there was nothing that was holding it down. You guys should at least notice what I'm trying to say in this video. When I lift that, as I lift that boning up, rather, you guys should notice that it was unable to get to the down part. It's still showing also. So I struggled to do that, forgetting that I am supposed to sew the net on it first before twisting it. You guys, so you can follow this pattern, and if you like it, but this pattern is stressful, let me know. Like, so I will advise you sew on it. I also show that pattern later on. So I advise you sew on it first before twisting. By so doing, it makes your work very much easier. You guys should see how long it's taking me to twist on that. It was really stressful. It was really stressful. So you need to sew on it first before you twist. By so doing, you're going to get it accurately. I did not edit this part because I want you all to see that no matter how you are, how good professional you are, you can still make mistakes. You can still make mistakes. No matter how good you are, you can still make mistakes. That is why I did not edit this part, and to clear the narrative of people only saying that no be everything that they upload on YouTube some persons upload every single thing on YouTube, while some do not. So as for me, I upload every single thing, from my mistakes to my perfection. That is what makes me different from others. So this part is so stressful, honestly speaking, and working with mesh is a times two, a plus stress. But we end everything in praise. So after a whole lot of stress, we were able to sew on it. We were able to sew on it. But trust me, I am not recommending this for anybody. So you sew on this other part of the net, then you sew, sorry, on the bone, then you sew on the other part of the bone. You have to sew on the two sides of the bone. Now for a plus size, I am not advising you use this net for a plus size, because remember, this sewable bone, the original boning, is not strong enough to carry a plus size. Why I'm saying this is because it's tested and trusted. I have tested it. It folds. I mean, it's a plus size, and yes, it is well expected for your net, your boning to fold, because it is not as strong as the non-sewable bone. It is not as strong as that. So that is why I would advise, even if you're working with mesh, this skin mesh, which it is not advised to use skin mesh for a plus size, because it's going to tear up. Because of why? You need to snatch that waist tight firmly, right? So you don't need that to work on a plus size. So if at all you want to, maybe size 10, 12, 14, all you need to do is use the skin mesh to create a boning casing, then use the normal sewable bone as your bone. You will create the casing, then you fix in. That's the way we do it before that. You push it in. That is what I mean by that. By so doing, it relieves you of unnecessary stress when you are working with a plus size, maybe from 10 upward or from 12 to 14. So after that, I still went ahead to do the same mistake all over again. I had to give my girl one of my reeler to reel for me in the other industrial machine. I had to give her to reel for me. Reason is because who else is always lazy to reel when they are sewing? Once I start sewing, and it's a very kind of dedicated work. I will not say too busy. I do not like reeling, bringing out my thread from my machine then start reeling. To me, it's very stressful, so I do not do that. So I'll just call her to reel for me with the other machine. So after that, look at what I finally did. What I was supposed to do before, but I forgot, and I made the mistake like 2 to 3 times before I remembered. So I went ahead to sew on it. Sewing on it helps it secure the bone firmly. It gives you zero stress and make your work pretty much easier and stress free. You guys should see how easy we were able to twist that. It is very much easy to twist it when you sew on one side first. See it without twisting, without stressing. Without stressing and twisting. I don't know why I forgot to do this first and I went ahead to disgrace myself. But it's fine, all for good. So after that, I was already done with the front and the other side. I did that off camera because my phone wants to disgrace me. It keeps saying memory full. I had to delete some things, continue the vlog, delete some things, continue the vlog, delete some things, continue the vlog. And trust me, it was not easy. It was stressful, but yes, the video is here. So after that, I want to create a panel for my boning. So I cut out 5 inches wide of my skein fabric. Now I'm going to give this to my girl to go ahead and double gum it with hand stain. Double gum with hand stain, like gum the first one and gum again 2 times with hand stain. Before that time I continued with my boning. All I just did was sew all the way down, twist easily without stress. Without stress. I wonder why I was doing the other one the first time. Without stress. Hold it firm. It is strong, very strong. Without stress, you go ahead and twist all the way around. Just twist, just do your thing, and it is already giving you the response. If you've watched my video up to this time, I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, let me know in the comment section. And if you have any video in mind you want to see next tutorial, you can also send me the video or the picture in my Instagram account at Apparel. I will be right there waiting for you, and in the absence of none, I'll be dropping a new tutorial very soon. So you need to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell button, do everything you need to do, because in this channel all the upgrade course I'm going to be showing you how to do it. You don't need to pay me anything. All you need to do for me is subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell button, then share this video on your platform, and trust me, you're going to be seeing this video back to back. Once my engagement improves, I promise you to drop video even almost every day. We have 5 days in a week. I promise to drop video at least 4 good days in a week before the weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video. If you enjoy it, let me know in the comment section. Okay, the next thing we need to do, so after sewing one side of our bow, now remember I told you I've joined the front and the other side. Now it's remaining one side. I intentionally left that so that we can do it on camera. So after joining that side, remember we'll have this rough part now, so we want to cover that place up. I sew one part of my boning, I twist it the way we normally do, then I went ahead to place it on the fabric just like this, placing it on the joining. Please, on the joining, you need to place it on the joining. Be very much careful so that it will be directly on the joining. Then you go ahead and sew on the joining. Emphasis on the joining. We need neat finish. We don't want anybody to see anywhere like it's rough. We need what we can flip over and it is still going to be banging. Yes, so that means you need to sew on the joining. Be careful. Twist. You sew on the joining, twist. You can barely know where I joined the parts from. The 2 sides, you can barely see it. You can't even see it, trust me. You can't see it because I told you all that I'm going to show you guys how to, and I really need to keep to my words. That is why I am doing all of this for my amazing 540 something and still counting subscribers. Thank you so much, 540 something people, for believing in me. I so much appreciate, I so much love you all. Thank you so much. Honestly speaking, God bless you. Thank you for believing in me, and I pray and promise you all never to let you down. So after everything, you guys can see that you can clearly see that there is a joining at the 2 sides. You will not even notice. The reason is because we sewed the other one on the joining. So after all of that, I decided to trim off our excesses. Trust me, you're definitely going to have excess. From the 2 sides to the underbust, you're going to have excess. So you need to trim them up so that it can rhyme together. And if you also doubt this, you can as well check the length, your length rather, you can also check your length if it's accurate, and if it's not, you can also do the needful by trimming it out so I can get the accurate length that we want. So after all of that, I need to secure this other part also, which is my back, while my girl is still working on gumming my boning, my casing, or whatever, my panel. Yes, my panel, my boning panel. You guys notice that there's also a change of clothes in this video, right? I told you all, and the change of dress outfit confirmed what I said, right? So after all of that, I just went ahead to secure my back where I'm going to fix my lacing. I trimmed that off because I noticed that it was excess, so I had to like trim off some parts so that it can give me all what I wanted to give me. Trust me, this is not easy. So this is our breast cup. You guys can see. Oh god, fit Chinel, style by Chinel. You are good. You are good. Oh, this is how I hype myself. You can also do yourself that way. You can also hype yourself if you so wish. If you so wish, you can hype yourself. So after that, I'm just trying to like show you, we already pinned the other parts down, so we'll be doing the same thing also. Fold it in, pin, fold it in, pin, fold it in, pin. Reason is because we are not going to join it, and the outer, which is the inside part, will have that joining kind of thing. We want a neat finishing, so we are going to fold it in like this, placing the material in between just like this and sewing on it. I so much hope you all understand this ending part, because I so much hope. It's not easy. Even me, I'm tired. It's past 1 a.m. in the morning and I am still here creating content for you all. I love you guys, honestly. So my girl is done with the panel. This girl, very loyal, and in fact, she knows what I want and how I want my thing, and most times I confidently give her things to do for me because I know she knows what I want. So after that, I was just trying to show her what she's going to do next. How she's going to fold it, and yeah, so she folded it half an inch, the both side half an inch, then leaving us with 2 inches. Fold half an inch this other way, half an inch this other way, and we have 2 inches left, or probably 1.5 to 2 inches sharp. That's what we have left. So I'll go ahead and sew, not in between, no, one side. Remember, we already folded it together, so that part that has that line, you're going to place the edge of the boning there, then sew it all the way down just like this. Be careful. I hope you guys understand. Just the normal way of creating lacing panel, rather bone panel. So you're going to sew it all the way down. Also do the same thing in your other side, sew the 2 parts. But me, I had to like join this other boning before I went ahead to conclude the 2 parts joining. Honestly speaking, I'm feeling sleepy. But I need to do this. I need to upload this video tonight. It's long overdue. I need to upload it. If you've watched my video up to this time and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, I honestly do not know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe. Help your girl. Help your girl. Help your girl. It's not easy. It's not easy to do all of this for free, and it is well detailed. Everything you need is right in this video. No editing, no cutting off. Everything you need is right in this video, and trust me, if you follow my step by step, you are definitely going to be able to make something out for your beautiful clients and charge them with good money. Because you see, this outfit, I am not even advising you to charge below 50,000 naira in making any outfit with this. Don't, if you charge below 50,000 naira, you are just like, I don't know how to say it, because it is stressful. But trust me, it is not as stressful as you not doing it. Doing it makes it a lot much easier. Not doing it makes it look much more stressful. So after that, I went ahead to place my mesh in between like that, open my channel up, place it in between, and went ahead to sew it down. You guys should keep on watching this video. I'm very sure you're going to understand what I am doing just by watching it, even without listening to my explanation. You're definitely going to understand. So I went ahead to sew and sew all the way down. If you've watched my video up to this time and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, honestly speaking, I do not know what you're waiting for. This was when my girl was showing me that one part skipped, and I was like, okay, don't worry, I'm going to come back to that. If you've watched my video up to this time, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscription is just free. You are not going to pay, and I'm begging you to do it for me, please. Don't I deserve it? I'm trying, Abby. I deserve it. So please subscribe. Subscribe and let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Let me know. It's not easy for me, but it is easy. God makes it easier. I am going to do the same thing I did in the other way to this same boning also. So you guys should just watch the video closely, and trust me, you are definitely going to understand what I am doing in the video. I just went ahead to cut it off and trim it out. I didn't conclude. This was when I noticed that my sewable bone is finished, and I was like, what? How many years of sewable bone? Mind you, I have leftover sewable bone, the one I used sewable bone. So that was what we were using, about 6 yards, and everything gone. We bought extra 4 yards, gone. We had to go buy extra 2 or 3 yards, and that was how everything kept going and going. You guys notice that it is already given. So this is the remaining of our fabric. I have to split it into two so that we can use it to create a panel for our upper bodies. This center bust area that is going to have that, we're going to cover it up. Remember, we are not working with fabric, which means we are going to sew on it. And if we are working with actual fabric, we will have sew inside and flip to the other way around, right? But because we are not working with actual fabric, that is why we cannot flip like that, and we want a neat finishing. So that is why I use the remaining pieces to cut it out just like that, so we can work on it. So after cutting it out, I asked my beautiful girl to go ahead iron it 1/2 inch inside. So this was when I was checking the one that was going to go around my waist to know if it is okay, so that she won't have to do double work for me and I'll have to come and start joining. So I placed it around my hip line and it fits perfectly. So after that, this is what we have. We are going to be covering all those places up. Yes, don't worry, but we need to sew our breast cup first, because without that we can't cover. It won't give us a neat job. So now the next thing we are going to do is to cover this upper bodies up. So before that time, I have to place it together to see if it's perfect. So I'll go ahead and turn it to the back like this. Please sew that part up, stitch it up rather. Please, you need to turn it to the back. Just watch the video, pause, rewind, so you can understand, because I did not show something like this again. This video is too long and my phone memory was already full. So I turn it back like this also. So after turning it back like this is what you should have, please. So you just go ahead and fix it in between your lacing, like your panel rather. fix it in like that, then go ahead and neatly sew gently on it. Sew gently on it. If you've watched my video up to this time and you are yet to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell button, share my videos, and trust me, you're going to see more amazing tutorial on how to do every single thing you need to learn about fashion designing. It's not a must that you must go and pay to learn this. You can still learn it on this channel. So after that, I used my sewable bone to fix that in, and this is what we have. Please, you need to be very careful. Just rewind that part if you do not understand, because I did not show any other part like that. That is the only part that I showed that is like that, and that's the same pattern you are going to use for the other side of the outfit. For the center part, which is the cleavage area, that upper part, that is what you're going to use. And for the down part, the same thing is what you're going to do. So right here, I'll go ahead and attach my breast cup to my corset. Go ahead and attach it. This is the most stressful part of it, but trust me, you need a neat job, right? So because you need a neat job, you need to do it well so that people can recommend you to people. Yes, so I just went ahead to pin it down. Remember, I will not pin this part down. I went ahead to pin it down all the way down, just like that. Then I started sewing on it, and that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Turn on the bell button, share my video. I so much appreciate 500 plus and still counting of you. Thank you. I love you all. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Just continue watching the video. I am stressed out, I am tired, I need rest. Honestly, I need rest. Let's continue watching the video. I love you. And after this video, I'm going to be dropping the list of the things I used, on this video. I'm going to be dropping it after the end of this video. Do not forget to subscribe. If you watched this time, subscribe. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you so much. And remember, I told you all that I use a wrong shade of material. I don't know at this point, I don't know if it's the mesh or the material, but thank you so much for watching.